Anyone here thinking about what would have happened if their dad or your mom had to homeschool you? Oh, yeah. My dad taught me one math problem my whole life. 1/5 plus 1/5 equals hammered. Yeah, and he showed his work. Yeah. Oh. I remember I was in 5th grade. I come home one day. I told him I failed a test. He goes, breathalyzer? What? No. Goes, never take the breathalyzer. Make him draw blood. It buys you 2 hours. Get this, everybody. My 6th grader, he's in 6th grade at the time, last spring, he wants me to help him with it. This is public school, right? I didn't even know they were doing this. He goes, Dad, can you help me with my homework? This was his homework. Can I help you with that? The only Chinese word I know is coronavirus. And I don't even know what half the fortune cookies mean, and those are in English. Listen, I had to teach some lessons for my kids. I had to teach them. Here's a lesson that I taught my kids.
Today's day 5. I have a special science project today. I'm really excited. Science is going great. So I figured I would just give you guys the materials that we need for this project today. Materials needed. 2 pairs of boots, 2 jackets, 2 pairs of gloves, and 2 shovels. Hats are Oh, it's real. Okay, so now what you want to do, using the shovel, go to each step and just slowly clear away the snow off of each step.
Watch where this one dumps the snow.
Okay, it says here in the instructions, if you go from side to side, it might even be a little bit easier. There you go. That's what it says in the instruction book, all right? All right, this is the first time they've ever done this, so, it's a learning process, but that's what school's all about. It's all about learning, everybody. All right, guys, after this, we have phys ed. You know what we're doing for gym? We're moving over to the driveway.
Living in New Hampshire is dangerous with all the yard work. The snow removal, right? That's dangerous. My snowblower got recalled because of a risk of amputation. Just when you think winter in New England couldn't suck anymore. Amputation while snow blowing? Can you imagine? I go from I can't feel my feet to I can't find my feet. My neighbor's over shoveling 1.5 feet. It's mine. Throw him back over. But I love living in New Hampshire. My wife and I, we go camping every year. We don't mean to, but we live in New Hampshire and the power goes out every year. 3 or 4 times. So we had to get the generator. Now the generator, that's dangerous. Just starting the generator. Did you hear about this Generac generator? I don't know if I can say the name. Am I going to get sued if I say the name? It was in the news. This generator got recalled after 7 incidents of finger amputation. 7. I love how they waited for 7. 6, they were good. Right? Somebody probably came into the CEO, was like, sir, we just got our 6th report of finger amputation with our new generator. It's like, look, they're idiots. They didn't read the manual. They're not going to be pointing their fingers at us. But could you imagine? How do you like living in New Hampshire? It's not bad. We only lost power 4 times last year. We lost power 4 times. 4 times. Wow, that must be tough to tie your shoes. Actually, my shoe, I was snowblowing. Snow days cost us money, right? If you get, whether it's work or when we have a long, brutal winter, this is what people that don't live in New England don't understand. If we have a long, brutal winter, that costs all of us more money, whether you're heating your home, the plow guy, gas for the snowblower. That's why people that don't live up here don't understand. They're like, how come people in New England are always watching the weather all the time? Why? Because that's the stock market for poor people. Want to know if we're making money or we're losing money today? You know why we like 70 degrees? Because it's free. We're not running the heat. We're not running the AC. We're breaking even today. It's hard being a parent now, and I got to be honest. Everything going on in the world, I don't know if I would have brought my 2 kids into this world if I knew there'd be threat of nuclear war, or terrorism, opioid epidemic, so many friggin' snow days. But you know how many snow days there'd be before you had kids? You don't realize how many there are until you have kids. The worst 2 words a kid can yell at 7 in the morning are snow and day. Well, maybe I'm pregnant, but I got 2 boys, so I'm all right with that. You know who likes snow days? Teachers. Oh, we got some over here? Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. That teacher workshop. Who you kidding? That's a mental health day. And I get it. We had a stretch last year where 6 days in a row, we had either full no school days or 2-hour delay days. 6 days in a row, there was something. And the 2-hour delay, first of all, in my town, they robocall us at 5 a.m. They wake us up 2 hours early. That's 2 hours plus another 2, that's 4 hours you gotta spend with your friggin' kids. I hope you got an iPad. We better get the pot of coffee going. This day's gonna suck. You're gonna be tired all day. Right? Then the next day we had a no school day. You're like, you gotta be kidding me. Right? Next day you had another 2-hour delay day. So you're like, all right, you wrap your head around, I can handle 2 hours, I'll get them off to school. But sometimes the 2-hour delay turns into a full no school day. I think it's all the teachers calling up going, I slid right off the road. We can't have school. I'm on my way in. We can't do it. I'm in a ditch. No school. Here's my question. How come it has to go from a 2-hour delay to a full no school day? How come we can't have a 4-hour delay option? How about that? I'd take it. Or a 6-hour delay. If you take my kids from 2 to 3 for 1 hour, I'll take it. I just want to sit in my car and shut my eyes and listen to my radio for 1 hour. And I love when we have a really bad storm. It's like a blizzard and state of emergency. News has to list all the school cancellations. And they list every one of them, alphabetical, one at a time. How about just putting the school that's still open today? How about that? What is there, a home school that's still firing it up today? And God forbid you live in a town where it's a W or a Y. You have to wait 45 minutes before it gets to the W's and the Y's. You go in to take a piss, you come back, you're like, they're on the A's. Snow days cost us money, right? If you get, whether it's work or when we have a long, brutal winter, this is what people that don't live in New England don't understand. If we have a long, brutal winter, that costs all of us more money, whether you're heating your home, the plow guy, gas for the snowblower. That's why people that don't live up here don't understand. They're like, how come people in New England are always watching the weather all the time? Why? Because that's the stock market for poor people. Want to know if we're making money or we're losing money today? You know why we like 70 degrees? Because it's free. We're not running the heat. We're not running the AC. We're breaking even today.